Alfred, where are the keys to the Batmobile?
I lost them, sir.
Okay, that's fine. What about the Batwing?
Lost them too.
The Batboat?
Gone.
The Batcycle?
Nope.
The Corvette?
No.
Ferrari?
Nope.
The Lambo?
Nope.
Bugatti?
Nope.
Mustang?
Nope.
Chevelle?
Nope.
Charger?
Nope.
The Beetle?
I may have them keys. That is not that bad of a car for Batman to be driving, wouldn't you say?
A Beetle doesn't exactly strike fear into the enemy's hearts. Bats are way cooler.
You're going to hurt poor Blue Beetle's feelings, sir.
I don't care about Blue Beetle's feelings.
Why not?
Because I'm Batman. I'm not gonna drive Herbie around the streets of Gotham.
Well, that's good news for you then, sir.
Why?
Because I've lost the keys for them too.
Alfred, what keys do we have?
Do you remember when you were on a spree of buying these random vehicles and then immediately selling them to the scrapyard?
You mean the Tesla?
You sold 200 Teslas to the scrapyard.
It did take quite a sum of money, yes.
Well, good news is we still have the keys for the Teslas, even though they do not exist no more. But we also have a key to a vehicle that they donated to you, sir. I do have the key for it.
You do?
Absolutely.
Where is it?
It's in the garage, sir.
All right, what is it?
It's a, how would I put this? It's a Cybertruck, sir.
A Cybertruck? You mean the trash can?
Yes, sir.
I'm not driving around in a trash can in Gotham. I'm Batman, not Oscar the Grouch.
Well, I don't know of a day that you aren't grouchy.
What?
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to We Can Fix It, to where if we work together, we can fix just about anything. My name's Danny, and today on We Can Fix It, we're back on the Batmobile. Today will be more of me talking. I think it's going to be around the 19-minute mark is where we will have a little bit of live action coming into this video. There is a lot of parts that need to be put back together in order for us to start fiberglassing once again to try to get all the body parts put back together for this car. Unfortunately, as I said before, the car pretty much melted during the last heat wave we had, and that just means we had to start from scratch. So unfortunately, that happened, but, fortunately, I don't give up easily. So, starting with this, we are going to definitely try to get this car back together as quick as we possibly can. And me and the boy are working tirelessly in trying to print off and get all of these parts put back together. It is not fun, to say the least, to have to do this all over again. But it is a learning curve, and it is teaching me a lesson in its own. It taught me not to treat this PLA lightly. And when I say that, it is... you need, if you're going to 3D print, you need to know not to, PLA is not to be left outside. In any type of heat, if it's left in the car, if it's left outside, it's going to melt. It's not going to be able to hold its shape. And this project really, really enlightened me with that. The first go round, which was cool weather, I pretty much figured nothing could, tear it up. And quickly I found that I was wrong. Because, as I said before, the print just destroyed itself in the heat. Not only that, the print is not waterproof. So keep that in mind too. If your print's hollow and you have it outside and it's made of PLA, water will get in it. So, as I said, it's just a lot of learning involved in this. For those of you that's new to the channel or new to seeing this, pretty much what we're doing is we're building a full-size 1989 Batmobile. We are taking all of these fiberglass pieces, well, PLA pieces, and we are plastic welding them together. And then we are putting fiberglass over top of that. Oh, excuse me. It's getting close to 10 o'clock. Almost my bedtime. But we're taking all these fiberglass pieces, putting them together. Fiberglass PLA pieces. Doggone, I keep thinking fiberglass. Anyway, I'm putting all the PLA pieces together via plastic welding. Then we're going to fiberglass them. And then after we fiberglass them, we will remove the PLA from behind and then fiberglass from the back. And now we have to do about 2 layers of fiberglass to make it solid. From what happened before, I only had 1 layer of fiberglass on everything, and that was my mistake. I needed to have 2 layers in order to make sure that it was stiff enough to stand up to the abuse of heat. Now, pretty much what I'm using right now is an Elegoo printer, 3D printer, to print everything off. But I did use an Ender 3 on the first half of the back of the Batmobile. The Ender 3 literally built most of the Batmobile by itself. It is a phenomenal printer. I can't give it no more praise than I have, because I mean, I used it for everything, and I still am planning it for more things. The detail on it's pretty good. Now my Elegoo, which is a bit bigger, and it can support bigger parts, which means I can make up more space with it than I could with the Ender 3. So I can make, 3 parts and have a piece about 2 to 3 foot long. So it helps out a whole lot when you're trying to build something as big as a car to have less prints as possible. Now, it takes more product in order to print because you're doing it all at once, and then because you're doing it all at once, you also have to add extra layers because the printer's bigger. The print wants to flex, and it doesn't work out right if you only have a couple of layers. So I'm running right now with 4 layers. Now, 4 layers means that I get a little bit more detail, and but I use a whole lot more product, which is, it helps, and it kind of hinders me as well, because it takes longer to print, takes more product. But when I put it together, I know it's solid. And I don't mind doing this to a point to where I can trust it. That was the problem before. Was I was still learning. And I'm still learning now. But that was a point to where I needed to kind of get a kick in the teeth to bring me back to light and say, well, the way you're doing this is wrong. So now I'm trying to put everything together as strong as I can before I start my fiberglassing. And as you can see in the background here, again, if you hadn't seen it before, we're just taking a soldering iron and burning all of this together. And we'll take and make 1 layer and then come back and install another layer and continue on from there. Now, we will put all these layers together as one piece, and then we'll start our fiberglassing again. So this is the part of the build where it's boring. I'm not going to lie to you. It is boring. It's as boring as listening to me talk. It's that boring. But we have to work through it. And I want to show it to you guys. I don't want to leave anything out that that I believe is important for you to see. Because at the end of the day, I'm building this car from the ground up. At the end of the day, I want to bring you guys along with me to build this car from the ground up. And this is the perfect opportunity to show you exactly how hard it is to build this fricker from the ground up. So I've already got a motor set up. I do want to put an LS in it. I do want to put 410 gears in it. And I do want to do something to this car I'm not going to mention yet, because I want the channel to show it and not mention it, because showing it means that I've finished my project. And if it does do it, if I'm able to get the car to do it, it will be something that a Batmobile has not done before. Most people take these cars and turn them into show cars or whatever, and nobody touch them. So that's not going to be my car. My car is going to be everybody can get in, you can come ride, let's go have fun. That's the whole thing about this car. This is not just for me, this is for the whole world to enjoy. And I am going to try to bring it to places for kids to see, adults to see. I want everybody to enjoy this car. Now, as I said, these cars have been turned into many things. They've been turned into a monster truck for Monster Jam, to, if I remember correctly, a drag car. I remember in the NHRA that they had a Batmobile in it. But what I'm planning on doing with mine is completely different. So I hope you stick with me, and I hope that it happens. We're kind of rounding up to the of these videos of me putting this thing together, and then I'm going to go outside and start working on it, on the fiberglass part that I have made. But I believe this is pretty much it for this one. So I'll see you in a minute when I get outside, which it'll be, snap of the fingers for you, but for me, it'll be a bit of hard work, and we're going to get to it. Alrighty, so here next on We Can Fix It, where if we work together, we can probably fix the Batmobile. We're going to need to adjust this. This is going to have to be twisted out a little bit. It's, I don't know if you can tell it or not, but see, that frame rail is straight, and you can see the body is sitting crooked on the frame rail when it needs to be sitting like this. So today we're going to straighten that up and probably do a couple of other things as well, but not to the body, but to other stuff. So here we go, trying to fix the Batmobile. Alrighty, John. not sure exactly what we need to do to fix this. But it needs to be twisted. So, biggest things are is I'm going to break these two vice grips right here. And I'm going to see if I can't push it out.
Yeah, just kind of scoot it out.
And then we'll move this in and we'll try to make it where it'll line properly. See, that sprung out just by doing that. Locking in the back. All right. Okay. Now, make sure it don't fall off the back, please. While we boogie this forward.
Okay, go.
Huh?
Just moving up.
Okay, it needs to move up. So you're gonna pick it up and you're gonna bring it forward. Okay? Just a little bit.
Right here.
Huh?
Right there.
Knock that off.
Like what off?
The block.
Oh, it did.
Yeah.
You mind picking this up?
Anyway, hold on.
Put the block back on it.
Hold on. Come on. Got it? Good luck. Down.
That one's not touching it. Was the dog? Did he hit that with the nose?
No, this is halfway on here. Put it all the way up on. It's off. Better.
And grab a hold to it because we're going to twist it some more.
Back on the back.
Uh-huh. Loose it.
Twist a good bit more. I don't think you're pulling it forward enough. That's my problem. I said, we're right here. You need to come to me. You keep, when you pull forward, you twist it. You need to come up here. Walk straight forward. So, let me undo this one.
There you go.
Alright, hold on a minute. So, right there is perfect. It may need to go this way in the back a little bit. So see how far it needs to come up? See, it needs to go this way that much. See, that's almost touching the tire. That's nowhere near it.
Okay.
Pick it up and bring it to me. And if you drop something, just ease it down onto the stand and let me come get it. Alright. Good. I'm gonna say that right there is love. That right there is even, don't you? Step right here. Looks pretty good, don't it? Yeah. Okay, so we just got this portion level, as you can see. It's sitting straight up and down. We've got the vents pretty much level to an extent to where I can work with it. Had a little bit of fiberglass, I'll cut that off. That ain't nothing else, just an extra I hung on there. But it looks fairly level right here. Our problem is when I installed this piece of metal from right here, heat back this way, I must have had it at the wrong bend, because you can see the bottom's askewed a bit. That ain't going to be a big deal to fix. I can cut that piece of metal and it'll slide right back over. The metal is not really to be one solid piece anyway. It's meant for mounting the bottom, just so the bottom doesn't flap. The rest of the vehicle is going to be mounted with a tubular chassis. Tubular, dude. And that'll take care of all of the inside, and it'll take care of holding the body in place. This is just a cosmetic for looks, so I just got to break that weld and kick it over. So everything looks decent right now, I am happy to say. And I do believe this is where we're going to end this day at, because it's getting dark. You can hear the bugs are chirping away.
And it looks like it's about to rain too.
Yeah, again.